In this video, I want to share my real experience using this macro lens for the DJI Osmo Action 6. When I say real world, I mean real. Food stalls, plastic tables, sweating in Thailand heat, motorcycles zooming past me. I have had this macro lens attached ever since I bought it. I haven't taken it off, not once. At this point, it's married to my Action 6. We're committed. I mainly use it for foodie videos, for close-ups. I mean dangerously close. So close the shrimp's whiskers are brushing my lens. And I don't just use it for food texture shots. I also switch it to mountain mode or infinity mode for wide shots of where I'm eating. The street scenes, the markets, the little restaurants tucked into the corners of Thailand. So this tiny accessory is actually doing double duty. And surprisingly, the glass is tougher than I expected. There were plenty of times I didn't even bother putting the lens cap back on, just living dangerously. No scratches. And sometimes I just wipe the dust off with my fingers. Not the textbook method, but no issues so far. Now, let me confess something. User error. Yes, operator error. The weakest link in the entire setup is me. There are times when I forget to switch modes. I'll be filming an amazing street scene in mountain mode or inside a majestic mall. And then I sit down in front of a tastiest Thai dish and I forget to flip back to macro. So what happens? Have a look. Soft, slightly blurry, not tragic, but not crispy skin level sharpness either. That's when I have to remind myself to switch it back to macro. Because at close range, that mode makes all the difference. Without it, you lose the detail. And for food, detail is everything. And it happens the other way around too. Sometimes I'm still in macro mode and I forget to switch back to mountain mode when I need those wider shots. And notice how the background looks softer, especially at night with bright lights. And yes, even after a month of using this lens, I still occasionally forget to switch modes. That's just part of learning any new workflow. The camera's doing its job, I just have to do mine. If you're wondering how I get these hands-free shots, this is the setup. I actually have a separate accessory video where I break this down in detail. I'll link that in the cards and also at the end of this video. I appreciate the focus peaking feature, easy to see at night. In the daytime though, especially in bright sunlight, it's much harder to see. And when I'm using the neck mount, the back of the screen is pressed against my chest, so I can't see it anyway. Another thing I want to mention, when you're using this lens for close-up shots, be mindful of your lighting, especially overhead lighting. When you get this close, the camera itself can cast a shadow, as you can see here. That soft shadow creeping into the frame. What surprised me most is how versatile this lens is. You would think macro means only extreme close-ups, but in real life it handles so much more as long as you remember what mode you're in. That is the key for this lens. Because this lens will not fix operator forgetfulness. Trust me, I tested that theory. Anyway, that's all I've got. Thank you for watching. Do come back for the next video.